Okay, I think I got it. I think we're about there. Um, move this back. You do have, I think, plenty of room in there. Nothing to worry about. Um, and then, you know, I'm not sure what kind of shower you're gonna have. For the plans purposes, I give you like I think about like 4 foot here, 3 foot here, 5 foot tub. Um, this window here I drew in is a 3 foot by 3 foot. Uh, this one, if this is your view, I think a 6 by 4 is a nice size window. If you have a nice view. And yeah, this is a special custom window, but it's not nearly as expensive as your garage windows are going to be. The 3 by 6 is, unless you can get what's called a slider replacement window, which you might be able to do. One thing in here, see this closet is kind of wide, so I made this 5 foot across here, your door, so that my thought, see, normally a closet is only 2 foot, you have 3 foot 10, so my thought is, okay, you have your clothes in the back 2 feet, which is what you're on a hanger they take up, and then coming up these corners, the way this is, you could have like little shelves, about 16 by 16 inch shelves was my thought there. The front windows are 5 by 3/6. I got the little wall. I did the little 1 foot add-on there. I think that was the only thing in the kitchen. I don't know if I've talked about the pantry door. That's a wide door as well. I drew it like your plans and everything. They work that way. I'm not sure how you're thinking of the shelving. If we centered that door, come like a foot, it probably would work fine. Let's see, what do you got there? You got 5'8". So you would have 1'8" left over, which is 22 inches, so you wouldn't quite get a foot. So anyway, I wasn't positive which one for the pantry door. Okay, I'm all dialed in now exactly what you got going on for the roof, and I just did a quickie, but this is, I mean, I haven't done the overhangs and eaves or anything yet, but I see what you're talking about. This is going to be the 48 from side to side. This one is, I think it's whatever the width of the house is there. And then that's all 612. And with your, you had a question about you're restricted on what you can do when you have joists above the foundation as opposed to setting that down inside the foundation. You can go no step when you set them down in. When you're up above, you're just automatically gonna go with you have to go with steps. Basically, this is your top of foundation, then you have 6 inches. Is that right? No, that's not quite right. This is top of foundation, then you're down 6 inches to soil, and then you're going to have the thickness of your TGIs, which I recommend the wide ones just because it gives you a more solid floor, but you can't go down to the 9.5. So because of that, doing that math, you have to do 2 steps to get you down to the earth. And by the same token, because so your garage walls will come to the same height as your house walls, so when you go into you're going to be up. That's the thickness of your joists, and you can slope, especially on this one. You can slope from the front of from the garage doors back, so that in that length, I think you're 36 feet. You can slope up quite a bit, but you have to have steps. There's just no getting around it. So anyway, I think that is pretty much exactly what we're talking about. You might let me know what kind of siding you're going to want, T111 being the least expensive. And perhaps, did you want pickets or anything here? You don't have to. These can be structural. If they say they can't do them, which one time I had Evergreen recently give me a bid on trusses just like this to cantilever 8 feet out, and they kind of squawked about it, whereas Best Way, they have built me several of them, and I'm very good friends with the engineer, and he had no problem. The point is that you don't have to have this can be your bearing point, and that could be your bearing point, and then they can cantilever out 8 feet so that you do not need any support out here, which saves you a lot of money. And you can come back in later and just do all this in decorative. I mean, if you want to do posts and pickets in between, you do not need beams across here, posts and beams going across there. So, but I do need to draw them in if you're planning on doing that, making this the bearing point out there. So that's about the mainliest thing I need to know. But I'm pretty sure we got the floor plan all down, and I think we're all dialed in, and I'm ready to add the window. I kind of do a lot more work now as I get everything figured out, window sizes and roofs and everything. Then I make it look like it's going to look, at least on the exterior, when we're all done. So